Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I just want to do a little comparison between the Transformers the movie, recolored, reissued Starscream, based on the animated movie version, or basically the TV version, animated one, and the original vintage Generation 1 Starscream, which I'm pretty sure this is. I bought it from eBay a few years ago with the box and instructions and everything. It looks complete. I don't think it's a reissue. Substituted or anything. Now, I mean, they did, Takara did a reissue years ago, and it was similar to this. It had the lighter blue, because that's one of the things I noticed with the original Starscream. It had a light blue features, whereas the original was navy, so obviously a lot darker. And I did sort of always want one like that, and then they did the reissue, and I got really excited. I wanted to get it, but it was so expensive. It was actually, I think it was cheaper to buy the vintage one, a good condition vintage one, in a box with the instructions and everything, in good condition, as you can see. It was cheaper to buy that than it was to get the Takara one from the store that I saw it in. So I never bought it. I wanted to, but didn't. It was very similar. It had recolored blue parts. They were lighter. I think it had the fist that could hold the Megatron gun as well. But one thing it didn't get right was this, that the tip of his nose, whatever, is supposed to be grey, and it was grey in the cartoon. I didn't really notice, but the original, the vintage one, was actually navy blue like the rest of the features. So, and also the line across here. And I'm pretty sure the Takara one didn't fix that. Their nose cone or whatever was blue as well. Now, one of the other things, of course, also is the canopy was orange in the original cartoon. The Takara reissue had orange as well, which is, noticeable. But I'm not sure if they did the same grey lines across in two places, because what I really wish they preferred is just done the one where there actually was like a joining between the two pieces. I think it would have been better, but in the cartoon it did have two lines, but those lines are just painted on. They don't actually relate to the structure on the inside. So, nothing's perfect. But and the other issue is the torpedoes are much longer than the originals, as you can see, and smaller than the originals. Now, I think they're bigger for less of a choking hazard for kids, but I think in the past, when they've had to do that, they've just elongated the gap between the end of the torpedo and the part that goes into the torpedo. So if you want it to look like the original, you can just cut off the end of the torpedo and, put it in and glue it or secure it some way, and it looks the same basically. But this one, they just elongated the whole actual end of the torpedo, so you can't really do that. So that is a bit off. It is much bigger than it should be. But again, nothing's perfect. I would have put the Decepticon symbols upside down so they actually look the right way on the Transformer, not the actual toy the way it was meant to be. So, I mean, in the jet form. So, and also you can see the difference between the red and white line and just the plain red line on the other one. And apparently there wasn't one on the blue wings. Now, both of these do have the other little wings that go here, but I just find they get in the way and fall off, and it just makes them loose by keeping them on, so I don't normally keep them on. I really like the little Megatron gun that fits in his hand, and the fact his hand can actually hold guns. That's a nice little improvement, a nice little extra. But yeah, I'm just really happy that they did it, because I didn't notice the difference. I didn't notice the blue cone, whatever. But once I did see it and notice the difference on this one, it was, can't be unseen. So I'm glad they did that. And I did want to make a comparison between the Thundercracker, because they recolored Thundercracker as well for the cartoon. But my original has got a bit of sun damage, so it wouldn't be a really fair comparison because it's not quite the original colour. But you can see, basically the difference there. So yeah, I'm just going to focus on Starscream, old Screamer. Yep. I'm done. 5 minutes. I've talked enough. There's a bit more detail on the original with the stickers and stuff like that, but the cartoons were a bit more basic. But I just really love that they're doing this, recoloring the originals to look like the toys in the cartoon. Is as much fun as them doing updated new versions that resemble the cartoon. A lot of them have more articulation and so forth, but these ones are great too. I really love them. So yep, that's my little review in comparison. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I really hope they do more. I really hope to do, I don't know, like Skywalk